Hello and welcome to Sacred Cards. Thank you for joining me as I showcase my updated Dinosaur deck profile for October 2024. Right out of the gate, I will preface by saying I'm a huge fan of Reversal's channel. I think he produces the most top-tier dino content, and I love picking his brain knowing he puts countless hours of testing in. That being said, he's also been blowing the roof off the deck, incorporating Wanted and Sinful Spoils package, which is probably the way to go if you want to take Dino and max out its potential. He is the Dino GOAT, so definitely check him out. Myself, I do not own those engines right now, but I'm looking to pick them up soon. For now, I'm more focused on a pure Dino build that takes advantage of what the archetype does best. So let's get into the profile here. Kicking things off with our best starter, 3 copies of Soul Eating Oviraptor. When normal or special summon, take a dino from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can also target a level 4 lower dino on the field, destroy it, special summon a dino from grave in defense position. Following that up, we have our single copy of Misk. Misk, the ultimate form of protection with the main phase quick effect, being able to send this card from your hand to the graveyard, make your dino monsters unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent. Please release Misk from the ban list, Konami. Sincerely, Sacred Cards. 1 copy of Kaido Terra. Anytime this card gets banished, you can special summon this card. You could slot Giant Rex here, depending on what you prefer. I like Kaido as it can attack directly. I'm always tempted to play one of each, but you really only want 1 card to fill this extender purpose. Plus, Kaito allows you to access Horned Saurus. Next is the baby package in triple copies of Baby Sarasaurus. One of the most versatile cards in the deck, not once per turn. If it's destroyed by card effects, special summon a level 4 or lower dino from the deck. Following that up is 2 copies of Petit Pteranodon. Similar to Baby Sarasaurus, though if it's destroyed, you can special summon a level 4 or higher, which is great for accessing Xenometeorus, Pankratops, or things like that. Going second, I cut this card to 1 copy, but going first, I like having 2. And of course, 2 copies of Animadorn Archosaur. I'll reference Reversal here again, as he made a fantastic argument about only needing 1 Archosaur, and I do stand by all his points. For this list, I am sticking with my 2 copies, as I feel it's a good number. If we were to incorporate more of the Wanted or Sinful package into the engine, I would certainly cut this down to 1. We usually normal summon this off our copy, or we usually summon this off our copy of Misk, or we can normal summon it as well. This card plus Baby is full combo. Also gets you access to your copies of Double Evolution Pill. Now, as we move up the food chain, we play our 2 copies of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, 1 copy of Pankratops, 1 Xenometeorus, and the 1 Firehead. Firehead can be Frost in this list. It really doesn't matter. Both serve the same purpose. These are the main dinos that I think are worth playing right now, and I'm very happy with these ratios right here. So moving on with the engine spells, 3 copies of Fossil Dig, and have 2 copies of Ground Xeno, 2 Double Evolution Pill, and the 1 Lost World. Now, Lost World isn't amazing, but certainly isn't worth not playing for what it does for the deck. Plus, we can search it through Horned Saurus in the extra deck. I think 1 copy is perfect for this list, but you can certainly make that call for yourself. Now, finally, last of the engine cards are for consistency, the 1 Pot of Prosperity, and 2 copies of Small World. Small World is here to compensate the loss of prosperity. This has always been a good replacement, it has been a good replacement rather, and I've always been a fan of Small World as an option for dinos, so it just made sense to include in my opinion. I'd love to hear the other ideas on what you guys have done in the absence of prosperity. So that rounds out the main engine cards, leaving myself 12 slots for hand traps, breakers, whatever you would like to include in the deck. Now for this list, I am playing Pretty standard. 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Droplet, and 3 Book of Eclipse. And now, personally, I love these choices when playing dinos, but these slots are always being changed up to whatever I might be feeling at the time. You can't really go wrong in this section as long as your math makes sense. Now, that concludes the main deck section of the video. It is a 40 card list and is a great start to those of you who are newer to dinos or someone with lots of experience with the deck. I hope you were able to take something from it. Closing out with my extra deck, beginning with the XCs and some of the more important cards to play. 1 copy of Lars, 1 copy of Logia, 1 Dolka, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 number 41, and 1 Typhon. So these are the XCs monsters I'm playing. Also playing for the Link monsters, the 1 copy of Anima, the 1 Almirage, 1 Secure Gardna to link off the Almirage, 1 Reproducus, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, and for fusions, I'm playing the 1 Gigantozauer, the 1 Hornsaurus, and the Lone Synchro in 1 copy of Changing. These last 4 cards here aren't as important for the deck as the options I listed before, but do function well with the deck at the end of the day, and it all comes down to what's in your Dino DNA and what makes you happy playing this game. That does conclude my Dino deck profile for now, as we look forward to new support in the future. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if there's anything you like or don't like, please leave me a comment telling me what you think. Be sure to like the video if you did, share with your friends, hit subscribe, and get notified for more content. As always, thank you for your support. I'm SacredCards. See you all in the next one.